Hello, everyone. Can you hear me? Testing one, two, three. Is the video good? My way to relax. Hi. How are you doing? Oh, that's great that the video is good and the audio is good. Thanks a lot. I appreciate that. My way to relax. Hi. How are you doing? Oh, that's great that the video is good and the audio is good. Thanks a lot. I appreciate that. My way to relax. Hi. How are you doing? Oh, that's great that the video is good and the audio is good. Thanks a lot. I appreciate that. My way to relax. Hi. How are you doing? Oh, that's great that the video is good and the audio is good. Thanks a lot. I appreciate that. Why is this on? My way to relax. Hi. How are you doing? Oh, that's great that the video is good and the audio is good. Thanks a lot. I appreciate that. Why is this on? My way to relax. Hi. How are you doing? Oh, that's great. Thanks a lot. I appreciate it. Philippines Vlog Stories. Hello, everyone. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you. Appreciate that. Make sure to give me a thumbs up too, guys. Why is this on? Hi, Jericho. How are you doing? How's your day? Hope you're having a great day. How are you doing? How's your day? Hope you're having a great day. It's a knuckle. Yeah, I know. I muted it. I'm challenged. What do you want me to say? At least I'm doing a video live. Jericho, my day was good, buddy. How was yours? It was good. I was very busy getting ready to go to the Philippines. That's what this is all about. So I was out running around doing a lot of errands, and Bella's got a bit of a cough and a little bit down, so I had to run some errands to pick up some items and that for her to try to get this resolved for her, because it's no fun when we have a dry cough and not feeling well, right? So I had to do some banking errands and running around to Costco and Shoppers Drug Mart, and it's the joys. Time flies by when you're doing all that, but it was a gorgeous day here. It was stunning. Just absolutely beautiful day. Beautiful fall. How was your weather? I'm sure it was the same. Nice blue sky. The temperatures were good. Were you busy working today or did you have it off? Today being Thursday, so it's the same day for you. I called about the insurance. I'm just waiting for an email. Just thought I'd give you a heads up on what's going on. Oh, that's great. Well, I don't know. Usually they would end up emailing you right back. So you emailed that girl that I've been dealing with, and then you had to do the little bit of filling out information in regards of your health. That's what you did. Usually she always got back to me within like an hour, but hey, if she gets back in a day, that's okay. Be interesting for you to share how much it costs you. Yeah, the weather is great, eh? Next 4 to 5 days, it's clear. Yeah, I worked 2 jobs today, and then I went cut grass for my customers after a visit. Oh, that's good. So you're busy. So this is key weather for you. But the morning, I had a heavy frost here. So I'm sure if you're out there doing a lot of those things, you had to wait for it to warm up a little bit. Everything was white out here. The roofs were white, and the lawns were the leaves. A lot of leaves falling down here now. It's looking stunning, though. Oh, it's good that you're keeping busy. It's awesome. I appreciate you coming to my live. And I hope everything works out well for you in regards to that insurance. As I had mentioned before, I had a gentleman that's very well known. He's called Michael Onstad. He's all over. He's in the Philippines. So he does a lot of insurance for people in the Philippines. You can go to his Facebook, and it's Michael Onstad at lockconsultants.com is his email. But he ended up giving me a quote, and it was substantially higher than what I actually paid, and I got less coverage. So I was very happy with what I got. Jarky, yes, we had frost here as well. Yeah, my parents, I was talking to my parents, and they still have strawberries growing. It's crazy, and they got big strawberries, like big, and they had a heavy frost. And my dad said he brought in one strawberry that was very ripe, and it was frozen, so he let it unthaw and ate it, and it's sweet. So you know how it works here in Canada, right? But actually, not just in Canada, but a lot of these things you're not actually supposed to pick until the frost hits them, because the frost magically turns them sweet. It's incredible, Mother Nature. Same as apples.
Grapes are very well known. Ice grapes are very well known for that. Any of the farmers that are doing the vineyards for doing wine and that and ice wine and that, they want to make sure that their grapes actually have a frost on them before they pick them, because it just totally changes the chemical uh, properties in the fruit. It's really amazing how it all works, but it does. So are your clients, are they all close to where you live, or are you having to drive an hour away? I trying some different bags to bring this time for carry on, like for cross bags and that. So I have the one cross bag that I've used a couple years now, and I've been very happy with it. But it's limited in regards of what I can carry. The main thing is it's not really slash proof. I'm not too concerned about that, but it's nice to have a product that's lockable and slash proof. So I ended up, I have heard, I have a great bag that I use for almost like my safe for when I'm traveling. And I've had that in other videos where I can lock it up and put items in it. Jericho, no, all my work is local, so I'm lucky. Oh yeah, you're very lucky, especially with the prices of gas, even though it's gone down. But the mileage and the time frame to get around, having it local is the best way, 100%. So talking about those bags, I have one bag that I use and take it to all the places traveling, and you can lock it up around a bed. You can lock around a lot of things, and you put a lot of items in there, and it's very safe that way, which I prefer than using their safes. I'd rather use my own. But for daily travel, if, say, for example, you're sitting down to have breakfast or something or dinner, and you want to get up to take a picture, right? Well, unfortunately, that's when things happen. If you leave something on the table or things that are unsecure, things can disappear. It's never happened to me, but I like to have some type of bag that can lock around the table so I feel a little more secure. Jericho, yeah. When I worked in Niagara Falls and I lived in Niagara Falls, I had the privilege of renting out a piece of equipment to one of the vineyards where they made ice wine. Yeah. You want to know something? I'm not a drinker, but I have tried ice wine, and there's some ice wine that I actually really like. I'm not much of a drinker, occasional, but the ice wine, and it gets very expensive. If you go to a lot of these places, checking out costs and that ice wine, and they're just a small little bottle. They're small and skinny, and the prices have gotten way up there. So I was mentioning about that bag. So I've purchased a couple um, anti-theft type bags for bringing, and they're pack safe. So these are very well known, right? They're all over the place on the internet. Lots of reviews on them, right? They've got some great technology behind them, right? Self-locking zipper, locking. There's a lot of things. They're puncture resistant, right? So this is something, Jericho, if you haven't gotten anything for carry-on, it's something that you should check out. And there's different sizes. You can end up, remember you're doing a carry-on. So your knapsack or the bigger bag is going to be your largest. And then the other bag going under has to be able to go underneath the seat in front of you. So that would be smaller, but also you can have carry-ons. So This is a small one that I've gotten that I'm going to try out. And so all of this is anti-slash apparently in the material. So this is a fairly small bag. It might look big on the screen, but it's fairly small. And it's got some nice compartments inside. So lots of areas to be able to put items in there to store. So it's convenient, so you can just open it up. And in the main area, and the blue is nice because if you have a black cell phone like I have, it's very visible to you, right? So in this main area, you end up having the RFID safe area. So you have that area there, and that's where you'd want to put your passport, right? So you put your passport in there, right? And it's padded, a padded area here. So this is padded, another compartment. So there's quite a few compartments inside this, which is nice. And then you have the front area, and it's got a zipper that's clear. So you could put some coin or cash or anything that you want to see in that area. But this would be very nice for quickly having, once you have this sitting on you, to be able to have access to it, right? Have your cell phone in there. So something to think about. And if you look on my description, you will see it there. Go to Amazon and you can check out the different sizes. Now, this one here is a 100. So if you want to get this now, these are very popular. You're going to need to wait for a week or two to get this. So if you want this one here, which would be a great size for you, I'd highly recommend that you order it now because they don't have any next day shipping on this item because they're such a hot item, right? So that's an item that I would recommend. So again, this is the 100. Right. So going back to that one so that you make sure there's only two that I have noted on items that I own. Anything that I have, I actually own it and I'm not sponsored. So that's this one right now that I was referring to. So if you go in my description, you will see that item. You'll see the PakSave and you'll see I don't write it as a LS100. I believe I just put it as a small one, but that's the one I'm showing you right now. So that would be a great bag for you as an option to look at. So what's cool is these are all lockable. So they twist. So anyone trying to pickpocket, you can't get it. And you see this right here? See that there? Well, what happens is the way that you do your zippers is I'll zipper this up. Right. So how these zippers are is this here would go into that right there. Right. So that's locked in there. Same as this one's locked in there. Same as this one's locked in there. And then you push this up and nobody can pickpocket you now. Right. It's all secured. So they're not going to be able to pickpocket you. So this is something for you to definitely think about. And the quality is pretty good. So I'll see what the wear and tear is of it. But yeah, so it's pretty easy to undo it, right? So you just slide this down. Right? It's very easy. Cherokee, those bags that you're talking about, will they hold like a camera or a drone as well? Yeah, so you got to understand. So this is going to really be for your cell phone, your passport, some money. I'm not sure yet if I'm going to put my Pocket 3 in there yet because I haven't started setting it up in there. So I'm not sure if that's going to go in there, but for sure, there's a lot of space in here. But you're not putting a drone in here, but you can put a camera in here for sure, right? But not a full body. Like what type of camera are you referring to? What size? So for example, my DJI Action 5 Pro would fit in here easily, right? Very easily. So there's my Action 5 Pro. There's the size to give you reference, right? So it would easily fit in there, right? Right? There you are. You're in there, and it's still got lots of space, right? So that's the DJI Action Pro 5, right? So that gives you a bit of an idea of size. But even my Insta360 would also fit in there too. So this is the X4, right? 360. So that would easily fit in there also, right? There you go. Got two of them in there. It's still got lots of space. And then you still have that other area there to be able to put your cell phone and put other items. So this is a great daily bag. This would be an awesome daily bag for just going around, traveling. It should be awesome. So again, this is brand new to me. I don't have any experience except right now trying to do the packing and seeing it. Yeah, I'm looking for a bag that I can fly. Yeah, so iPad. What size of iPad are you looking at? What size is the iPad? Is it a mini? If it's a mini, it would fit in here easily. A mini would fit in this, right? But if it's like a 13-inch, a 13-inch isn't fitting in here. But this is a great bag. So again, if you're looking at this one, you go on Amazon, you're gonna have to wait a little while. So make sure you order it now because you don't want to be stressed out and not have it before you're traveling. Right? This is a hot item, very popular. So it always goes out of stock. Right? So, and you have an adjustability here for your strap for how you wherever you want to have it positioned. But this will be an awesome one for you just doing your daily travels around, and it's secure. And what's cool is check this out. Look at this. So now you have, I haven't even actually opened this up. So now you've undone this, right? You've undone this big strap, and this is apparently uncuttable. You know, no one's going to walk around with tools and cut this anyways. But now you could put this around a chair, say at a restaurant where you are, and you could end up clipping this in and secure it. Okay, I haven't done this one yet. So there we go. It's secured. It's secured. So nobody can get this off now. No one can get this off. So this is around a chair. You're now secure. You have those other zippers done up. Where did you buy those DJI cameras? I'm interested in buying them in the next couple of weeks. Just curious on pricing. So again, go on my listing. You'll see my description. Scroll down, and you will see my cameras that I'm using. So if you're looking at a waterproof camera, the DJI Action 5 Pro is the way to go. 100% the way to go. You will love that camera. You can use it for everything. You can use it for daily blogging. It's waterproof. You don't have to worry about it. You can take it in the water. You can do blogging with it. That is an awesome camera for you to get. That's one I would highly recommend. I ended up getting like the Insta360. I wanted to do some different videoing to try. No, it's not a mini. It's a full-size Pro. I wouldn't even bring a full-size Pro, Cherokee. Honestly, I wouldn't bring that, man. Pick up yourself that Action. So I'll go back to it. Go back, get this. You can look at all the reviews. Guys are using, professionals are getting rid of their cameras and buying this. This is just incredible. You know, I have Action 3 and it shoots in 4K. and it's a great video. That's almost all my videos are made of. There are only a couple videos now made from this. This, I'm so impressed. It is very impressive. I'm waiting to shoot night videos with this because that was one of my issues with everything. Shooting night videos, the quality was not there. So this here, to shoot night videos, I'm very excited about that. So this is, honestly, if you're starting out, number one, this is the one I would recommend. And, you know, I have the Action 3, and this is superior. So that's the way to go. If you want to have something carrying around, the Pocket 3 is awesome. Are you ready to travel with me? Rusty. That was funny. Thank you. Thanks for that comment. That had me laughing, man. That was comical. Yeah, I'm fortunate that I don't have those issues. But you mentioned about San Francisco. If you're flying out of San Francisco, you should be good. The flight was okay. It was actually the issue coming into San Francisco and the layover. There was no one to help me at all. Bama in Philippines. Hello from Dasmarins. Well, hi. How are you doing? Thanks for coming to the live. Really appreciate it. Where is Dasmarinas? Where's Dasmarinas, Bama, in the Philippines? And you have a channel? Jericho, hi Rusty, how are you? Not everyone holds up an international flight. Hello, yeah, that's you're holding up international flights. That's too funny, man. That's really is amazing. But yeah, if you're flying out of San Francisco, you should be okay. No, we haven't started one yet. Okay. So whereabouts in the Philippines are you located? Are you living in the Philippines? So Jerry, what I was talking earlier about is this Pocket 3. I'm really impressed. I had the Pocket 2. This Pocket 3 is amazing. This is a case that I got just for protection of it. But this is an amazing unit, guys. That's something, again, I would highly recommend, right? Very impressed with this. Really impressed. So this ends up collapsing very small. So this is the extension handle. So it gives you extra battery life. But look how small this is. Like, you know, it's small. And I don't have a big hand. It's small. So if you're logging out with this, it's very inconspicuous. Bam in Philippines. Yes. Dasmariñas Cavite is about 1 hour south of Manila. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. And you're living there? How long have you lived there? Your whole life? Or that's a place I'd like to check out. So yeah, so Jericho, this camera is replacing a lot of people's cameras. Jericho, so buy the Action Pro 5 and a memory stick, Gloria, and I should be fine for an extra couple of batteries. Yeah, so with this here, going back to the Action 5, yeah, I would recommend. So they come with different combos. So if you see that combo that I bought, they come with, you can get it with the batteries. So you can get different options. So get the combo that I have on there, and it will come with this charging case, which is really cool. You just plug it in. You can have a power bank with you. Easy. You can plug this into your laptop to charge it up. So you can see the lights are green. So those are the batteries. So those are the new batteries now for this DJI. And they're 1950. So all you do is you just take it out, put it in your new camera, and you're good to go. Get a tripod, and you're all set. You don't need anything else. right? As I'm saying, the camera is awesome. I was waiting for a year for that to come out, and then it finally came out, and I was very happy that I got it. Action Pro. So yeah, I get that pack that I recommend. Bama, 2 years. Wow, you living there 2 years. So where were you prior to that? And what is that area like? Are you up in the mountains, or are you so many feet above water level, or are you down on the beach? Rusty, oh my God, I dropped my phone in the seat, had a pilot and two mechanics taking apart the seat just to get my phone. I was very impressed with the airline. Wow. Is that better than an Insta360? So I can't comment, Rusty, on the 360. I just got my 360, and I don't have the 360 camera. I have the 360. I have the two 360s, right? This is more. It's a different than your regular 360 camera, right? Especially the Pro that just came out. So I have no clue. So this is the X4 that I have, which it has the two lenses, right? And then I have the Go 3S, which is the little mini one, and that's going to be very cool. So I was getting this to do some different action shots. That's why I got this. But the little guy, which will be very interesting. So I'm really looking forward to this one, trying this one out. So this is the Insta360 Go 3S. What is so cool about this is look at this. Look at this. Like, come on. Like, it's small. It's very small. So this is good. This shoots in 4K, but the downside of it is that it does not have a very long battery life. Longer battery life in here, but who wants to carry this around? I just want to carry this around, and you go on a magnetic, and there's your camera, or you can put it on the beak of your hat. There's your camera. This is waterproof. This is only water resistant. So this is going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to using this. And I got a separate case to protect it. You know, the cases that they give is not good. So I dropped phone. Rusty, what part of the Philippines Bama in the Philippines. What part of the Philippines are you going to? So home base is Dumaguete. So reason why I like Dumaguete is easy to get to the port, to take fast cat, ocean jet, taking ro-ros. If I'm taking a vehicle over to another island, like say, for example, I've gone to Cebu. So it's a great area to go to a lot of different islands. I've been to Bohol, going to Siquijor. So right now, exploring the Philippines, it's been a very simple, easy place to get around. Bama is from Alabama, not the mountainous, but have the sea level, no flooding. Wow, that's impressive. So the thing about flooding sea level is if you have a tsunami or something really nasty, you got to be high, man. Tsunamis are, Mother Nature is throwing all kinds of crazy stuff at us, right? So the tsunami waves and that coming in, it's bad enough them coming in and wiping everything out, but when they go back out, they recede, right? So for me, I'd want to be up high. So for example, living in the Dumaguete area is getting up in the mountains where Darwin and Valencia is. I'd want to be way up above sea level, so that I don't get swept away if something happened, because Mother Nature, man, she's just crazy what she's doing out there, right? Causing havoc all over the world. Look at Florida recently with how many hurricanes and tornadoes they had, record in 100 years, right? So, the Philippines gets hit a lot. So be safe than sorry, right? Rusty, you haven't had time to figure mine out yet. Oh, okay. Okay. Are you going to see Randy and Rose? I don't know, because they're on another island and I haven't been to that island yet. So I don't know. I'd love to I'd love to see them, and definitely will end up seeing them. I'm just not sure if that will happen on this trip. Cherokee, yes, Rusty, I'm going to. Oh, that was for between you guys. Oh, okay, yeah. So there you go, between you guys. So Bama in the Philippines, please make sure you subscribe and give me a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. And give me some more details. Share a little bit more about your area where you are. Yeah, I'm in a pretty nice gated community. The drainage runoff is pretty good. That's awesome. Give me some more details. I love to learn, man. It's great. Great sharing. So you've been there for 2 years now, and you moved from Alabama. Wow. And are you married? Did you build a house? Or are you renting? What are you doing? And like what? I'll have to Google that area to get some more information. Bam in the Philippines. Have you already been to the Philippines? Yes, I've been to the Philippines a few times, and I stay there for 5 to 6 months. You're engaged and you're renting. Cool. Congratulations. Are you planning once you get married? How is the land prices where you are? Dumaguete, they've skyrocketed. It's because of the foreigners that have raised all the prices on stuff. Unfortunately, they've affected the area. Property 2 years ago, uh, 250 to 400 a square meter is now the same property over 3,000 a square. It's crazy. Just doesn't make any sense. Locals would no way. Your average locals would no way be able to afford that. So if I was to look up the area that Bama that you're in, um, what would I look up? Give me that information so that I can check it out. And you obviously flew. It's been 2 years you've been there, but you obviously flew into Manila. How did you get from Manila to where you are? Bama, I'm happy renting until something really great comes up, but I love the area. Wow, that's awesome. You know what? That's key is to find an area that you fall in love with that you really enjoy. How are the roosters and karaoke and the dogs in your area? Wow, Jerky, you're flying out December 26th? Wow, at 1 a.m.? Is that in the morning or in the afternoon? What a Christmas gift that is. That's crazy. That is awesome. Search. Okay, I got to write that down. Search Pala Paran. One does more. Greenwood's Village subdivision. Okay, so Greenwood. That's cool. Thanks. I got that. It's near General Marina. Okay, near. Cool. Okay, I wrote that information down. I'll definitely check that out. So you've been living there for 2 years now. Not so many foreigners here, some, but not like Manila, Cebu. That's good. I don't want a lot of foreigners. I don't want to live in an area where there's a lot of foreigners. I prefer, to be with the locals and that. So that sounds awesome. Russ, yes, it's always around 6 p.m. when I leave. Yeah, I haven't traveled Manila. I've only just flown in. So I've only been in the airport. I haven't traveled Manila at all. But what I've seen from the videos, yeah, no, that's like another Toronto. And I'm not interested in that at all. I have zero interest. Uh, Even in Cebu, when we traveled to go uh, to the consulate for Bella's visa for traveling to Canada. Yeah, no, that's not me. Going to it, that was okay, but not in the heart of Cebu. Just not me. I'm not a city guy. I call it a concrete jungle. Too congested for me. Bama, Manila is great for a day or two. Lonely, LO. Yeah. So again, I haven't traveled Manila. Seen a lot of videos, and I'm sure there's a lot of different interesting areas. I'll likely travel it, but it's not on my high list of traveling. It just isn't there. Just from the videos of me exploring. Cebu, outside of Manila, like I guess not downtown Manila where it's a city, outside like SMN Mall where we went to, the big mall that I did a video. It just reminds me of Toronto. It just reminds me of a huge city, and I just don't have any interest in any of that. Big cities have certain things to offer, right? They offer items like, for example, if you're looking for a vehicle, you're going to have a lot more options going to Cebu or Manila looking for vehicles or looking for furniture because, for example, it's very limited in Dumaguete area. And also for all those items, they're very limited. And people like Finn Snow, his wife, or not his wife, his fiance, Sherilyn, she seemed to travel a lot to Cebu to buy a lot of items for the building of their home. I noticed that a lot. So she's getting a lot of product from Cebu. I think she got some from Manila too. So it shows you that those are the places to go to find the stuff that you can't get because where they live, right? Cherokee, Bama, are you near Niagara? Okay. That's a question for you, Bama from Cherokee. So I'm definitely going to check that place out. I always love to learn. There's so many amazing places in the Philippines to travel and check out. You know, I don't understand a lot of the foreigners that go to the Philippines and they're quickly traveling to out of the Philippines. Meanwhile, they haven't traveled the whole Philippines, but that's up to them. There's just so many incredible places to see. I don't know how long it would take you to, like, I don't want to go into a place for like one day. I want to really check out the area and I want to check out the locals and see what the history is and, find all those hidden spots. The only way you're going to do that is by staying, uh, having a little bit longer of a visit. Bam in the Philippines. Yeah, I like being an hour or so from Manila Madness, but a quick drive to get nothing you want. Yeah. You know what? I would say that's very similar to where I live right now. So I live 45 minutes north of Toronto, but I live right across from a lake. Like the lake is right there. So it's a beautiful area. If you watch my videos, you see what it's like. And all that congestion's gone. But if I really want everything, I have to go to Toronto. It's very limited in this area. Even Barrie, which is a city, it's limited. They don't have the same as if I would get in Toronto. And all my business, all my work is in Toronto, GTA area, Mississauga, Toronto, Oakville, Etobicoke. That's where it all is, not up in the, I don't do any work up in this area. Naga City, no, sir. Straight south of Manila. We are about halfway between Manila and Tagaytay. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that. I'm not good at pronunciation on a lot of these words. Like I can say my own name sometimes. But there you go, Jerky. You can read that. But yes, yes, Naga City. What's where I'm going? Oh, that's where you're going. Oh, okay. Okay, that's where you're going. Wow, that's cool. Jerky, isn't she working out of the Philippines? Or is she working in the Philippines? I don't want to mention what she's doing. I know you shared that, but is she working out of the Philippines or in the Philippines? Bama. I looked at Niagara. A good point. Looks really nice. Oh, that's another great area. I'm looking forward to your videos and pictures and information, Jerky, when you do your tour. You know, your journey going around. I'm looking forward to you sharing that because that's how I learn. I'd love to see pictures, Bama, from and videos from the area that you're at, right? But I'll Google. Rusty, Elvis, let me know if I need to pick you up if you got stood up at the airport. Oh, Rusty, that's evil. Uh, or he's got about 20 or 30 people that have met at the airport and they're all ready to go for dinner. That's another sign. If too many of them show up, they bring their cousins and their friends. And let's go to eat because guess who's paying? The foreigner. Because the foreigner's rich, right, guys? Even though the foreigners aren't rich. That's something that the locals, the Philippines, need to really get educated, realizing that we are not rich. Bama, we are making a lot of motorcycle videos. Oh wow, that's awesome. So you have like, is it a motorcycle or is it a scooter? Because I know in the Philippines they classify scooters as motorcycles. I'm a motorcycle guy, like a Harley Davidson, like big stuff, right? But in the Philippines, they classify as motorcycles, scooters. What type of bike do you have, or bikes? Bama road trip stuff. Yeah, that's awesome. That's great. What are you using for your cameras for doing your road trips? What's your setup? And what is your bike? I've got a 2024 Honda ADV 160. I've got that rented out for a month. So last year being there and part of this year had tried the NMAX and tried a couple other bikes. I actually bought a ADV 160. You have to watch that video. I don't own it anymore, but watch that video. I don't want to give away what happened. Rusty, bring your wallet, Elvis. We're going to need it. LOL. That's good. Jerky. Hello, my girlfriend will be with me, Rusty. Bama. I have a 150. Oh, so do you have an ADV 150? Is that what you have? I don't want a car or a big bike. Maybe a 300cc max or slim body style. Okay. So is it a 150 ADV or what is it? Bama GoPro 12. Awesome. That's awesome. That's good. So you don't have to worry about the rain. So do you have it set up on your helmet or do you have it so that it's mountable to go on your handlebars? Rusty, that's great. I hope it goes great. That's for you, Jerky. I hope everything goes well for you too, buddy. I wish everybody the best. You've been in a long LDR relationship, and you'll finally get to meet her. The unfortunate part is this is going to be a honeymoon type of stage. So, you need to be around her, and you guys need to both be around to really know what each other are like, right? That's going to be very important because it's going to be a honeymoon stage. Everything's exciting. So, is she taking time off of work to be with you, Jerky? Because if you're traveling around, normally if she's working, you know. Rusty, LDR is so hard, not easy. Yeah, I would never do another LDR, Rusty. Never. Never, ever, ever. It's not fair to either. And it's really tough, especially when you have the different hours and you're trying to work for a living. Yeah, it's here for a foreigner, for example. It's tough. Cherokee. No, she's on contracting caregiver, but her 2-year contract is up. She's coming to meet me in the Philippines, and then she's going to go back for another 2 years. Wow. Wow. That's crazy. I don't know. I couldn't do an LDR like that. That's not me personally. That's everybody has a different personality. Thumbs up for you to be able to do that type of relationship. Not for me. A day own life. Hi, how are you doing? Thanks for coming to the live. Where are you viewing from? Share. And guys, if anyone hasn't subscribed, please subscribe and give me a thumbs up. Really appreciate it. Rusty Elvis, you should go with her. Yeah, Cherokee's still working, so he can't do that, right? He's got a lot of commitments, he's got money you got to make. You can't just pack up and leave. Don't pack up and leave. Keep going with your business, especially if it's doing well. Don't give everything up. Bama. Yes, he was in LDR for 4 years. Oh my goodness. 4 years, Bama? Wow. 4 years. How did you do that? I don't know how you do it. Honestly, a day own life from the Philippines. Well, it's great for you coming to the vlog. Appreciate it. If you have any questions, just post it and I will hopefully help. Bama, Philippines. It's a SkyGo boss. I wear, oh, okay, cool. Cool. SkyGo boss. So it's a SkyGo? SkyGo. That's the bike? A 150 SkyGo? I never heard of that. If that's what the bike is. So it's a bike with gears, like it's an actual real motorcycle. Got gears, clutch. Not like the scooters. Gorgeous scooters. There's a lot of gorgeous scooters out there. I don't see myself getting a motorcycle in the Philippines, only scooter. Yeah, search it. I like the design. Okay, I'll write that down. So it's called a SkyGo Boss. And it's a 150. What year is it? And is that the manufacturer? Is that the name of the manufacturer? Give me a little more details. Yeah, as long as you're out there enjoying, a lot. One thing I don't like about the scooters, a lot of the scooters, is they're all relying on battery for starting, and I don't like that. I'd like to have a kick so I can kick start it if I need to be able to do that. So that's one of the things I do not like about a lot of these scooters. They do not have a kick. And I watched many videos and many people have shared that their their batteries died, something's gone weird, and they can't start. You're euchred, man. You're out in the sticks. You're traveling around the Philippines and you're sightseeing in that. You don't want to be worrying about not being able to start up your bike. Bam in the Philippines, 2023. Yes, I never heard of it before either, but it takes us everywhere. Small enough to ride in the middle of the road and sidewalks. Oh, wow. So the name of this, who is the manufacturer of this? Who's the manufacturer? It's Skygo Boss. Is it a Philippine manufactured bike? A day own life. How are you, David? I'm doing good. And how are you? Trying to do these lives. I'm not much for doing these lives, but I need to get those watch hours and meet some new people and get some new subscribers and learn like I've learned tonight. Like I'm learning right now. Skygo Boss. Okay, I'll Google that. Skygo Boss 150. Thanks a lot for that information. Learning. You've already just from the information that you've given me, you gotta check out that place and check out the bike that you're referring to. What size tires does it have? Is it like a off-road type or what type of bike is it? It was only 50K new. Whoa, that's a good price. Wow. I paid 169 for that Honda ADV 160. That was supposed to be a 2024, but it turned out to be a 2023. So it went back to the owners. You can watch that video. That's great. Only 50. That's awesome. So is it like an endurance? Like I can't Google right now because of being live, but is it more of an endurance type of bike? Cherokee, I got a 5-year goal, and when I turn 60 in 5 years' time, I'm packing her in early retirement. That's awesome. Congratulations. Unfortunately, I got screwed. I was planning on doing that too, but I got nailed with the pandemic, unfortunately, and it's put me back. It's freaking just a nightmare, unfortunately. Looks like a miniature Indian. Oh, wow. I love the Indians. I love the Indian motorbikes, man. I love them. I almost bought one here. There's a couple of them that I really, really like, and I almost bought one. But my mom, she didn't want me to own a bike around here. It's not like in the Philippines here. So that's great, Cherokee. 5-year. I'm so happy for you, man. Just keep going. Just keep going. Stay strong. Even I saw, Bama, I saw one of the new Hondas, the Honda Sport, I think it's called, and it's a scooter. Is it a scooter or a motorbike? I saw somebody did a video recently checking out the Honda stores, and I saw that bike. A day own life. How are your girlfriend? How's my girlfriend? Well, Bella is under the weather right now. I was running. If you watched earlier, I was running around getting medicine and stuff for her to help her out to get rid of her cough. Bama in Philippines. It took me 5 years to get 100% prepared to move. I was moving until I was absolutely ready. That's awesome. 4 years. That's good. Good preparation. That's good that you got prepared. And now you've been there for 2 years. How are you dealing with your visas, Bama? Because they took away that 5 month, right? So what is it now? You had that first. So how are you doing that? And plus you only have 3 years you're allowed. I actually had a Ninja 600 too, Bama. I had a lot of bikes. Yeah, I had a Ninja 600, and I had oh my goodness, a Suzuki 1000 pocket rockets. I had, right. So, but I had some. I had a nice Harley Softail, and I had a really nice Honda Goldwing. So I had some nice bikes, different bikes. But the driving here is totally different than the Philippines. I know it's crazy in the Philippines, but driving here, yeah, here I wouldn't want to have a bike. Right around my area would be okay, but it's not enough area to make sense to having a bike because the insurance and everything else is so expensive. Yeah, when I had the Ninja and the 1000, I had 5 bikes all at one time, and that's got to be now. When I think about it, 30 years ago. So it's been a long time. Bama, I'll find out on next renewal. But as far as a 3 years limit, I'll be making a quick trip either to Thailand or Vietnam. Yeah, that's most people do, right? And then start it all over again. Are you doing your filing online now? Is that what you're doing? Is online when you're doing it for renewal of your visa? Some people say they're successful doing it. Other people say they're not, and they have to go in. Bama, haven't tried online yet. There's a place 20 minutes away from me at an SM. Oh, okay, so 20 minutes, you know what? It gets you out. So that's close. 20 minutes is nothing, right? As long as it's not a busy location, then just go and do it. It's fairly straightforward. I go do my own too. Very straightforward. Never had an issue. Just that people who I know who are in the Philippines, they lost the 5 month. Now it's I think the maximum they can get is 2 months. And then it's every year you have to have that alien card, right? You have to pay for that separately. But there's quite a few people now talking about the online and they use it, which is good. If it works and it saves you having to, excuse me, going in, then that's a good way of doing it. I don't know how they have it for payment. I just would be a little skeptical about how secure that is for payment. Right, that's one thing I'd be very careful being in the Philippines is how you do payment so that you don't get into an issue. 'Cause the last thing you want to be is in the Philippines and your card gets scammed or blocked, and now you got to deal with that stuff. There's many people who have reported, especially recently, using their cards that they've noticed uh, you know, people using it, right? So Just protect yourself. Don't go around zapping your card everywhere, putting it in and that. Cash is king there, right? So if you can set yourself up with Wise or Mitly, yeah, Gcash. Okay, so Gcash. Okay, so yeah, so that's a separate from everything else. So you just end up filling up your Gcash. So that's okay. But Bella's had her Gcash hacked. She got hers hacked, right? So there's a lot of people that get their Gcash hacked and they lose everything. And the big thing is your Gcash, you usually have it connected to something else. And these are pros that are doing this. These aren't just your average person. This is what they do for a living. So you want to be very careful because you don't want them to get into your main account, right? So just be careful. Bama, you can get a limit raised to 200,000 PHP. So the Gcash, you can get that limit raised to 200,000. I'd be scared to get hacked on, losing that. Yeah. Okay. So are you retired, Bama? Obviously, if you're in the Philippines for 2 years, you're not working. Are you retired on a pension? Don't ask me how. My fiance did it for me. Oh, okay. No, I have a business in the States. My son's managed it for me. Oh, wow. You're lucky. That's awesome. That's really good for you. Happy for you. I'm 54. Okay. You're a young guy. Got lots of years ahead of you. Are you healthy? Don't have any health issues? There's a lot of people dropping off because of health issues, right? Enjoy your life while you can. What type of business? If you don't want to share what type of business, it's okay. I'm not as healthy as I think. Okay, yeah, you got to be careful with the Philippines. My last visit to the Philippines, I gained 15 pounds. Whoa! And when you get older, when you get over 50 years of age, when we gain weight as a male, it's really hard to get rid of it. And that weight didn't go to muscle; it went to fat. So what I find in the Philippines is everything's overloaded with sugar and salt. You go and buy their pasta sauce, it's sugar, tastes like sugar. And we know that sugar is nasty for us, right, guys? And then if you're eating a lot of the food, it's cooked in oil, grease, right? So, eating a lot of lechon, that pork and the grease is not good for us, right, guys? It turns into nasty stuff, and can cause you a lot of problems. Even though we were eating healthy, I'm shocked. When I went for my yearly physical once we're back here, and my doctor, when he checked me out, and he's like, you gained. He looked at me. He looked at the scale and looked at the chart. David, you gained 15 pounds. And like I'm saying, it didn't go to muscle; it went to fat. You know, and it's for guys. Most of the fat is to our chest area, man boobs, if you want to call it, and also the ring around the stomach. Terrible. 15 pounds, guys. Oh, I worked so hard to be in good shape, and 15 pounds in one visit. Philippine food isn't exactly foreignly friendly to the belly. Yeah, you just get a big belly, and you won't lose that belly. It will just get worse and worse, and that belly fat is dangerous. It's not healthy for us long term. Russ, exactly. I'm not used to their food. Yeah, yeah. It's like Bella and I were the best was when we were cooking for ourselves, right? But when you go and get ingredients and everything, it tastes like sugar. or you try to find beef. Good luck. I try to do spaghetti and try to get beef, which is supposed to be beef, and when I'm heating it up, it stinks like something like, oh, I have never smelled anything like that in my life. And then it's all watery. I don't know what it is. So doing the meat sauce for the spaghetti and then trying to buy spaghetti sauce, it was a challenge, a real challenge. Going to Hypermart or the Robinson, trying to get the proper ingredients, not easy. Bama, that's my problem. I love the food here. Oh no, Bama. Yeah, that's not good. Cherokee, be right back. Just taking the dog for a walk. Yeah, okay, no problem. I'm here. Make sure you bundle up because I bet you it's cold out. Bama is also sweet. Yeah, everything. Do you not find like everything's sweet overload? So, for example, we have a shake. I love like getting a mango shake, and like like they ask you, well, do you want this? So when they ask you, do you want this? They're adding sugar all to that. I'm like, no, natural, natural. And as you know, a lot of the times, if you're getting a mango, it's not sweet, right? So that's why they're adding the sugar to the mango. So when you pound on a few of those shakes, it doesn't take very long for it to turn into the nasty stuff that we don't want. I got 15 pounds of that nasty stuff. And we were doing a lot of walking and I was exercising, but I was feeling it when I was trying to do my exercises. The exercises doing my regular exercises, it was brutal. It was so hard. I didn't really notice that much for the walking, but my ankles, I noticed my ankles and my feet hurting more than normal. And it's because of the added weight and also sleeping. I wasn't sleeping as good. And that's due to the food that you're eating, right, guys? So, as foreigners going to the Philippines, we got to be careful, right? Because you don't want to die at freaking 70 years of age because of all the food that you're eating. Look at that lechon. You know, I remember the Christmas party you had at Bella's family, and everyone is excited. Everybody in the Philippines is excited about lechon. And all I saw was the grease. Oh my goodness. Yep. And they say you are what you eat. So if you eat nasty stuff, guess what? That's what's going to be how your body's going to be. I noticed when I met Bella at the beginning, she wasn't eating healthy, and she's eating healthy now, and it's a big difference for her. We usually go to the marketplace and do Magetti every third day to purchase because the bananas don't last, the mangoes don't last, so we only purchase so many to eat them fresh. Rusty, oh, I'm going to turn into a peanut butter cup. That's too funny, Rusty. Now we can laugh about that, but you want to know something? Your health is everything. If you don't have your health, you got nothing, right? So try not to lose your health is all I can say. Even eating too many eggs. So we're having for breakfast 2 eggs, a mango each. So the mango's good. We're having oranges. That's good. But too many eggs every day is not healthy for you either. Rusty, yes, sir. My dad passed at 54. Oh, that's sorry. I'm sorry for condolences, man. Yeah, that's sad. 54. That's way too young. Way, way too young. Yeah, that's crazy. But You could be a healthy person and pass away, but more average people who are not eating healthy have the issues health-wise, right? It's a known fact. So if I sit there and you're drinking beer and I'm drinking water, well, right? I know beer is nice. Occasionally it's good, but if you drink too much beer, it's not good for you. Bama, that is crazy. Condolences to Russ. Yeah, that is crazy, eh, Bama? That is nuts. But that's not, I've heard that a lot in the 50s. A lot of people pass away. I go to the audio. So here in Canada, there is a lot of obesity and people do eat large. But when I used to go to the US for audio shows, so my hobby was 2-channel high-end audio shows. So, for example, I go to the Rocky Mountain Audio Fest in Denver and we go out to eat. Holy crap, platters for breakfast. I'm like, that's my meal for the whole day. And they're just having it for breakfast. They bring out French toast and it's piled up, platters, not a plate, platters, and then for lunch, another platter. Then for dinner, bring in the whole cow. I'm joking, but, they're bringing enough meat. Like it's like a 32 or no, a 64-ounce freaking piece of beef, right? So, if you're from the States, you know what I'm talking about. It's true. Right? So when I went to the shows, they'd look at me and I'm like, I'm trying to order something small and there's nothing small. It's all big. Hey, Jerry, I'm back. Well, that was quick. Is it cold out? I can hear my heat on, so it must be cold out. Bama. I'm from Alabama. Everything is fried. Yeah. And the tea is extra sweet. LOL. Well, there you go. Rusty, never thought it would happen. Even when he passed, yeah, of course you would be in shock. 50, 54? I'm in shock. It sent goosebumps, man. I got goosebumps. Goosebumps and the hairs are standing up, man. It's crazy. Never been to Alabama. I watched quite a few videos about Alabama. But yeah, everything is fried there. Yeah, we know fried is not good for you, right? In moderation, it's okay, but eating too much, we know that does to the arteries, right? It clogs them up, right? That's funny about the tea is extra sweet. Everything food wise. So when I first met her, when she was cooking, she just instantly grabbed sugar to put in. Sugar and salt. Like, no, no, no sugar, no salt. Don't put anything. Let's taste it naturally and see what it tastes like. All those ingredients that you're putting in, the peppers and the onions, they all have their own ingredients. So flavor that, taste that, and see what it tastes like. She's just used to doing it. And most of them are. And they don't do a pinch, they do cup right in. She doesn't do that anymore. And the food, anytime she ends up doing chicken adobo, pork adobo, it tastes amazing, incredible. No sugar added, no salt really added. Maybe some Himalayan salt. I'm not sure. I'd have to ask her, but I know she does soy sauce, and then she ends up using extra virgin olive oil for cooking. And extra virgin olive oil is good to cook. Moderation again, but yeah, it tastes amazing. Yes, you're getting the natural taste, which is the best for you, right? Few places that we ate in Dumaguete area. Some of the restaurants very good. The Moon restaurant. I like the one down at the water. Actually, North Shore. I think it's North Shore class. That's my favorite. The one right in Dumageddon, it's okay. The one in Robinson, not the same for me. I love the view. I love the view down North Shore. Cherokee. Well, I'm going to be screwed because I'm on a strict diet. So either I'm going to be cooking. Good luck with that, buddy. All the best for you. You got to get the ingredients, man. American man, Filipino wife. Oh, hello, everyone here. And hello to you is Rose and Randy. I hope you guys are both having a great morning. And if this is Rose, say hi to Randy. And how are you doing this morning, Rose? How are you feeling? Feeling okay? My ham sandwich and coffee. Yeah, that's there you go for breakfast. You know what? I love a nice female bacon. So having a nice bun, have that toasted, have an egg over easy, and then have female bacon and have that. That is yeah, I love that. That's yep. And I see all that food, Randy, you're doing. Yeah, that could definitely be yummy. But even having female bacon or whatever, just with the eggs and some toast, really, I like that. Elvis, how well do you cook over wood fire? Hey, it tastes the best actually cooking over the wood fire. It's the best. Honey Pie have done very great food. So we know this is Rose. Yeah, it's awesome. It's good. So who's the cook, Rose? Is it Randy or you or both? Cherokee, Rusty, I can make anything work. It's going to be a journey for you, Cherokee. I'm looking forward to it. Bama, I usually do pancakes or eggs and bacon. There you go. I love both, but in moderation. In moderation, Bama. I have a native firewood stove. Yeah, that's the best. That's the best to cook. Best way to cook. Me. Rose, me. Bama, I don't eat breakfast often, just need my coffee. Wow, that's good. If you're not, I gotta have breakfast. I just gotta have it. I don't know. Yeah, I want to start eating just fruit for breakfast. Want to try. I was doing that for a while. Rusty Rose can cook for us. She does good. uh, hold on, let me share your live. Thanks, I appreciate that. Cherokee, David, not too bad, not as bad as yesterday, temperature wise. Oh, okay. So it wasn't as cold tonight as last night. I don't bother Honey Pie. He's in the office news. He likes watching the U.S. news. Eh? I hate news. I don't like watching news. It's all negative. You got to know what's going on in the world, but it's all negative. It's nothing positive. In terms of American food, honey pie is the best. Okay, cool. That's good. That's good that you like Randy's food. That's awesome. Me too. Was that in regards of the news, Rose? Yeah, I don't want to watch it. It's just all negative. I've never seen anything positive on the news. That's how, you know, it is, right? Randy. Haven't had Randy jerky yet. Well, I can tell by what I'm seeing in Randy's videos, American Man, Filipino Wife channel is, yeah, I'm liking that. That's good stuff. That's the way to do it. But Randy even mentioned beef isn't turning out like real beef. It's chewy and just not like the real beef. What is it? What is the problem? Randy, if you're there, chime in, let us know, man, because you're dealing with all this. When I was in the Philippines, you know, I haven't had any real beef, even though I bought beef. Like when I was in Robinson buying says beef, and even was in Hypermart and buying what they said beef. It didn't look like beef. It didn't smell like beef. And when I cooked it up, I don't know what it was, but it's not the beef that I've ever known of. Always enjoying his good jerky. Yeah, jerky's good, but again, all in moderation, right? Too much of it's not healthy for you. We grow our own cow. Well, that's the way to do it, right? So that it's natural. But the thing is that Rose Randy in one of his videos mentioned that when he's done the steaks or done anything in regards for the cow, it still is chewy and it doesn't taste like he's used to familiarize with, right? One of the things I know is for a lot of animals, you got to hang them. Hanging them will actually tenderizes the meat, but that's going to be pretty tough to hang that in the Philippines because you got to have basically a fridge freezer walk-in to hang it right properly so that the temperatures meet so the bugs don't get it. You probably got carriage, not beef. What is carriage, Rose? So when I go into Robinson Mall, and that's where I only buy, oh, Carabao. Oh, Carabao. So it was Carabao. But when I go into, I only buy my beef in Hypermart, where it's in a refrigerated area, and also in Robinson. Would they be selling Carabao and not cow beef? Because whatever it stinks, and it stinks when I cook it. I've never smelt this. It doesn't smell like beef, and it's watery. It doesn't even have the natural grease cooking. Carabao, yeah, Carabao. They cheat. Okay, I understand there's some cheating, but that's not cheating. That's being totally dishonest. If it's beef is beef, right? Beef isn't coming from a Carabao. That's not beef. Beef is from a cow. So Rusty, Rose is just sharing that it's actually not beef because beef only comes from a cow. It's actually coming from a Carabao. Carabao is not a cow. So that is going to taste totally different, which would make sense. Rose, that's how they do it, which is bad. Wow. So now I know. I couldn't figure it out every time when I bought the lean beef, ground beef, that it stink. Like it doesn't even look like proper beef and not even cooked. It has a weird smell to it. And then when I'm cooking it, oh my goodness, it's not a beef smell. So now I know. Wow. Wow. See, learn something new all the time. Cows here are lean and tough because yeah, I know that's what I see of all the cows are very lean, where the Carabao are big, right? Lots of meat, where the cows are lean. So that's understandable. But when you're going in, I'm the type of person, if I'm buying beef and it says lean, I believe that it's beef and it's from a cow. I wouldn't think that you're selling me Carabel, right? Rusty, so it's not beef. Wow, didn't know. There you go. See, we learned stuff. So we know it's not beef. We know it's from a Carabel. So that's why when you look at it, when you go to Robinson, you go to Hypermart, when you look at it in their little refrigerated areas, it doesn't look like beef. It's pale in color. And then when you get it home and you smell it, it doesn't smell like beef from a cow. And then when you're cooking it, it's a lot of water and it stinks. And it definitely doesn't taste like beef. Rose says, no, it's not. Was it dark in color? No, not dark, pale. So the white part of it is kind of whitish, but the red part that should be reddish is more pale, very pale. It doesn't look like beef. So if you've ever seen beef, it's hard to explain. If you've ever seen beef in the Western country, in Canada or the US, it's got a distinct color and a distinct smell when it's not cooked. And when you're smelling it, it has a distinct smell and you see the greases and the fats coming from it. But what I've gotten every time I tried, it's not any of those. Rusty, okay, I'm taking my own beef now. Yeah, okay. Bring me some over too. I was really looking forward. I actually, when I sent the Bellabun boxes to the Philippines, I sent some actual real pasta sauce that's not sweetened. And I was looking so forward to making Bella a nice meat pasta sauce. Good luck in doing that when you can't get beef. Rose was it's what I did. I bought Mama and a calf to surprise Honey Pie when he had 2 years. Oh wow, very nice, Rose. Gorgeous. That's amazing. It's gamey tasting. It's not even gamey tasting. I've had game. Like I've had wild animals, and I love a lot of the wild animals, deer and moose, and that I love it. Even bear, a young black bear has been okay. I don't know it. I don't know how I can say that how this tastes. It's it's smells putrid. It tastes putrid. It's just nah, not for me. Rusty, I'm serious. That is no joke. I need my beef. Yeah, good luck to you on that one. Good luck to you. Wherever I am located in Dumagetti, please. I like to get some. I even tried. I was going to try to buy some off of that. There's I forget the name of it now. There's a place, Silliman, that they're importing food. A lot of people go there. I was going to try some of their beef that they had in there frozen. I haven't tried that yet. They're saying that they're importing real beef, right? So the prices in there really jumped up. From the first time that I went, second time going around seeing the prices, they really have jumped up substantially in there. Rose, because I already have pigs, so I just need a cow for honey. Yeah, cow is good to have, right? Cow is big money if you start breeding that cow, right? Big money. And then if you get a certain type of cow, one type of cow for doing milk and cheese, that would be incredible. And then have your other cow for breeding, for selling, and for meat, right? So the different cows for doing the different things. Rose, Rusty, if there's people who sells their cow, I will let you know. My beef jerky turned out fantastic on the second test. Best I've ever eaten. That's awesome. Congrats. It's all about testing, right? Oh, okay. I want to make my own yeah, of course. All of us want to make our own spaghetti and meat sauce and that, right? You're going to even have problems getting other ingredients. Onions. Wait till you see their onions. They're little onions. So I'm used to when I'm preparing to make my own spaghetti sauce, a meat sauce. I'm sautéing onions, nice red sweet onions, or even white onions are okay. Mushrooms, peppers, bell peppers, and getting those all done, and then cooking the beef, doing a little bit of you know spices in there, and then doing the sauce, and then getting everything put together, and it's incredible. Philippine jackpot. Okay, I will use this one now. Honey pie is on Amazing Man channel. Oh, Rose here. Hi, Rose. Jerky. David, caribou and moose are probably the same in taste, so it would be game. It's not. It's not. The caribou tastes different than the game. If you experience it, you will find out. I've had a lot of game meat, and yeah, that's not the word terminology for it, jerky. I've had it. Wait till if you try it and you smell it. Yeah, and if you've had game, yeah, you can't compare. I love game, a good moose or deer, Bison's the best. Bison steaks and that. Oh my goodness gracious! But very expensive to buy here. You know that if you check out for bison here, jerky, very, very expensive, like crazy expensive. Philly, so yet you wouldn't get confused. Yeah, thanks, Rose. There's one for you, Randy. Good morning, honey pie. Did you decide to get up? That's for you, Randy, from Rusty. Jerky. And if you don't prepare game meat properly, it will have the toughness and wild smell to it. And you're going to do moose roast or caribou roast. They always say, I add an apple. Okay. Yeah. So I was brought up to any game, key is hanging it, right? If you don't hang it, yeah, it's a whole different taste. So I haven't had any experience of bad game, period. And that's my own experience. How about this beef that they call beef that I bought from Hypermart and from Robinson? Yeah, it's not beef. Now I know it's caribou. That makes sense now. Now I know what it is. So American, so that must be Randy now. I aged the beef for 2 weeks to tender. Yeah, you gotta age it. If you don't age it, it's the preparation is the key, right? If you don't do the proper preparation, you're not going to benefit from it. I forget how many days my dad hangs meat. I forget what it is now, but every time I've ever had anything, it's been delicious. Nothing's tough. Nothing is like leather. Yeah. Trump forever. Just another alien here to watch her Rose here. Rose here. That's good, Rose. Trump forever. Oh my God. We know who that came from. Your honey pie. uh, Go to the wet market to buy your beef. Ah, the wet market in Dumageddon. Oh, it's scary, man. All I can say is it's scary. Yeah, seeing, yeah, no, yeah, I can't see myself buying it from the wet market. Yeah, no, no thanks. I don't buy anything. Only things I buy from the wet market is fish related. I'll buy shrimp, buy seaweed, and buy fish and squid. But yeah, I'm not buying any meat related. I was trying to buy that meat related in a proper cooler, as I shared at Hypermart or at Robinson. But now I know that it is not what I assumed it to be as beef. I even asked, "Is this cow beef?" "Yes, sir, it's cow beef." Okay, it doesn't look like cow beef though. Bama, we shop a lot of WT markets. Never had any problem. What's oh, wet markets? Is that wet markets? Bama, is that WT? Is that short for wet market? Okay, yeah. Okay, so I was always scared because I see all the flies, man. Lots and lots of flies. And fish is different. I'm not going to eat the skin of the fish, right? So when I see the beef and then I see the chopping blocks and I can just I can just see issues, right? So yeah. Pat Padavari, another visitor just watch an hour rose here. I can't even pronounce that one. Pada Ivory. Damn it, wet market. Okay, yeah. Yes, wet markets sell all wets. Yeah, yeah. You got to have a good stomach. Anyways, in Dumagetti, I don't know other wet markets, but the Dumagetti one, yeah, it's right. It is. I haven't gotten used to it. Put it that way. And got to go early in the morning before it gets too warm, because once it gets too warm, oof, yeah, I just gag. Not good. I have a video. I don't know if I've put it out yet. That they were. I don't know what the animal was, but they're right out in the middle, just chopping away at this thing, and nothing is cleaned. Our wet market here in the islands is clean. I think it may be because of lesser populated area. Yeah, so there you go. There you go. That Dumagetti, go to Dumagetti and go to that wet market, and trust me, you will say the same. I ain't buying any beef or anything from there. I'll buy the fish and I'll buy, some squid or some shrimp, but I ain't buying seaweed. I won't buy any fish or buy any red meat. Typical Western affair and a few flies go where the market first opens. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. It's the heat. It's not even just the flies. It's the heat. Everything just lays out there. They don't have anything at any type of temperature. If I knew when that animal, how it was prepared, how it was when it was killed and everything and butchered, that's a huge difference for me. But I don't know where it was sitting out in the sun. I don't know the all that. When I'm going to the Philippines, I don't want to get food poisoning. I don't want to be taking that chance, right? That risk. I had enough issues with some food poisoning eating from restaurants because I don't know how it's been prepared. Yeah, you are blessed not buying the meat because we have our own. Yeah, that's key. You guys, that's the way to do it. Produce your own, and you don't have all those issues. Only buy fish and shrimp and some veggies. Yeah, that's what I'm mostly buying from the markets. And I thought it was safe buying the beef because it was in a refrigerator, buying it from Robinson and also from Hypermart. But now I know 100% that that it wasn't really beef from a cow. Rusty, where did you go? Are you looking for your own cow? Yeah, he's looking for a cow. How you can shrink it down? There's these machines where you can shrink stuff down. Have you ever seen that yet, Rose? You can put them in these vacuum packs, and you just shrink it down to nothing. And then when you get it to your place, you just pop it, and it just expands, and it's huge. It's true. uh, Bama, you probably don't like dirty. Yeah, no, I do like the. I do like the ice cream. I do like that dirty ice cream, and the dirty ice cream is only because it's being sold off the vendors, right? But yeah, I have no problems. I've had it a couple times, and no issues with it. Bama, we sponsor dirty ice cream at school. It's yummy. That's awesome. Yeah, I love it too, Bama. Yeah, I love it too. It's to me, it's preparation. So if when it comes to food, if you're preparing things, if it's your own, so for example, when you have vegetables, you know how it's been grown. If you have animals, you know what you're feeding them and how what's been injected, what how they've been eating. That's the way to go. When you go and buy from other places, you don't know pesticides, injections. When it comes to preparation, has it been sitting out in the sun for 5 hours? Or dogs licking it, or people licking it. You just don't know. I think this is Randy. You have no idea how the meat. So that's right, 100%. You don't know how it's handled. I agree 100%. I'm looking for how to fly my cows there. The chicken ways don't go high enough. Don't bother. We can get a cow for you here. Rusty only allows 70 pounds. 70 pounds per bag. How the heck are you allowed 70 pounds a bag? How is that possible? Flying here from Canada to the Philippines for a check bag, we're only allowed 25 pounds. And for carry ons, we're only allowed 7 pounds for a personal bag and a carry on. So where are you getting 70 pounds per bag? United lets you carry 70 pounds. Okay, but are you getting on a Philippine Airlines? Philippine Airlines doesn't allow 70 pounds, from the best of my knowledge. And to get into the Philippines, any way that I did, I had to use Philippine Airlines. So you're sharing, does United fly right into Manila? And you can do 70 pounds per bag. Rose, because they know Rusty eats a lot. uh, uh, Cherokee, laugh out loud. Looks like I'm sticking out with the other chicken. Can't go wrong with chicken. Well, you can go wrong with chicken. So, you know, you're gonna learn a lot of things, Cherokee. That's all I can say. uh, uh, I got food poisoning from chicken, a rotisserie chicken that I bought. I got food poisoning, and anyone's had food poisoning, you know what that's about. No fun. Randy, man, you mean 50 pounds? Is that for Rusty, 50 pounds? So for me, for Philippines, it's I'm only allowed 7 pounds. If I'm doing carry on, it's 7 pounds and plus 7 pounds. That's it for carry on. If I'm doing a check bag, it's 25 pounds. Rusty, then I just select 31 kilos on Cebu Airline for my chicken. So I can't even do Cebu Airlines from Toronto. I can't get into Cebu from Toronto. We used to be able to. They might be. Yeah, I tried to get into Cebu and try to do different things. I couldn't end up doing it. Wasn't successful. It's Philippine Airlines from Toronto. Bama. I was thinking 50 also. Rose chickens. They inject some chemicals to make them look fresh. Have you? Yeah, 100%. That's why I was laughing in regards of Cherokee. He's got a lot. He's got things to learn because the Philippines is very, very unique. I love the Philippines, but Cherokee, you're gonna find out for yourself, buddy. Wow, you rarely consume chicken here. Oh, wow. So what are you mostly eating? Rusty, no, no, sir, Randy. I'm allowed 70 with my United membership. Wow, that's amazing. That's great. You got some pull. 70 pounds? You got pull there, boy. I only fly, that's Rusty. I only fly United, so it's part of my perks. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, I figured that out. He's a rich guy. Yeah, you got to have some pull and you're spending some serious coin. And that's good. You know what? I'm happy for you. It's good, especially that you like your beef. Rose, I'm talking about the average traveler. Yeah. Rose, pork, beef, and fish, shrimp. Wow. Yeah, well, it makes sense. The pork beef, that makes sense. And the shrimp. What type of shrimp are you getting there, Rose? Because I know they're selling a lot of farmed shrimp, and you can't compare the difference of farmed and wild shrimp. And they even had river shrimp, and there was like three different types of shrimp that I bought and tried. Rusty, yes, and all my money going to United. I use them so much, I should just work for them. That's pretty funny. Yeah, I know you shared before that you travel a lot. You know, yeah, that's wild. I'm definitely not in the traveling league. I was shocked with the shrimp that I purchased. Um, the difference of the taste. Farm shrimp, only the ocean shrimp is more pricey, and most they are not fresh. Unlike farm that have the harvest. Oh, they have to harvest it daily. So you're buying farm fish or farm shrimp. Sorry. Hmm. Okay, Rose. And what size are you usually buying? Like I was buying good size shrimp. So I didn't know about that. So that's something else I learned tonight, Rose. Thank you. Because that was one of the things when I was seeing the shrimp. Uh, I'm used to looking at fish, so I know if a fish related shellfish or fish if it is old, and a lot of the shrimp that I was seeing from the ocean, it was old. I could tell it was frozen. It was old. Whereas now makes sense what you're saying. The farm uh, is harvested daily. That makes sense. Randy from American Man and Filipino Wife. Cherokee, chicken is more dangerous than beef and pork. 100%. 100% agree with that. Yeah. Cherokee, Randy, you're scaring me. I might have to buy some beef off of you. Cherokee, I'm sure it's good that you're on here and learning this because you haven't been to the Philippines, and myself being there, and obviously Randy and Rose and everyone else. Yeah, chicken is your number one. Even here locally, chicken. That's the scariest food. It really is over other, as Randy shared in regards of beef and pork, right? It's going to be very interesting for you. Make sure that you get that Ducarol shared, with you. Take it 2 weeks prior to going, and make sure you bring some Imodium with you. You don't want to, having the problems. You watch those commercials, how they get wrecked from those problems. You don't want to be one of them. And the food poisoning, oh, when it's bad enough food poisoning here in Canada, and we can be in a comfortable place, but when you're there, yeah, it's not good. Beef is the safest meat. Okay, the safest in the you feel in the Philippines, but then again, you're talking about your beef. You're not talking about me being able to go buy the beef from that scary looking Dumaguete wet market. Like I said, I wouldn't be so concerned if I got to see the animal alive and prepared. I'd buy the beef. I'd buy it. Not a problem. But not knowing how it's been handled, yeah, that's scary to me. Even I noticed some of the vegetables that we bought, the same vegetables we buy different times tasted differently. And I know for sure that they were uh, pesticide sprays on them because you could taste it in the actual. So we would buy some, whatever it was, and we'd throw it away because it just didn't taste right. How are Rose? Do you end up growing your own onions? In Dumaguete, onions are like platinum. They're so small, like they're very small, like this, not much bigger than the cat. Oh, believe me, Honey Pie have witnessed two cows being gone, and he's not liking it, but he enjoys processing them. Yeah, obviously, losing the cows, but processing them, knowing what you're going to get out of them, you got to look at that's what it is, right? So, if you're going to buy cows, you got to have cows to raise, to process them for meats and that. And if you're going to do your own cheese and milk, then you got to have that type of cow to do that for you also. And then you need breeders, right? So you got a whole farm. That's the problem when a certain place becomes cities, they make so many things expensive and not available. Yeah, 100%. But it's the foreigners. The foreigners have drove up the costs of everything. It's the foreigners going in there, oh, it's nothing, it's nothing because of the currency. But they're not thinking. They should be thinking. Their mindset should be local mindset, not exchange rate mindset. And you see all these bloggers on there, and in Dumagetti, they've wrecked Dumagetti and the surrounding areas there. They've wrecked it because they go in, oh, you know, what's 6 million? It's only, so many thousand US dollars. Are you kidding me? Now it's double or triple or freaking 10 times the price now. Rose, we have good onions here. It's a good size and price. Okay, so you're not growing any onions, you just buy them. So are you buying red onions, which are the sweet, and then the white onions for cooking? Don't even see in Dumagetti, never saw white onions, and only saw red onions, and they're very small and very expensive. Jerky, I laugh out loud, okay? No meat for me. I'm just sticking with vegetable and fruit. Well, you'll be like a banana, or like a banana. You'll be like a monkey. His poop. Nothing will be firm. So good luck to you. Make sure you bring lots of Imodium. So when your butt is burning, you can take that Imodium. And make sure you bring some baby powder. Getting the baby powder in the Philippines isn't the easiest. Bring some baby powder with you. So when you get chafed from the burning, or even chafed from the humidity, you've got some baby powder to put on. Key thing. Make sure you bring it. You're going to sweat in areas that you never sweat before. Rusty, Cebu lets you select up to 32 kilos per bag for chicken for 1,300 pesos. Wow. That's incredible. Another thing I just learned. That's amazing. Randy, that's 26 bucks, Rusty. Yeah, so Jericho, there's one more item on your list to bring. Make sure that you bring some baby powder, buddy. Imodium, and make sure that you take your Dukerol before you go. Make sure you bring baby powder, and make sure that you bring Imodium. Rusty, I've learned a lot with flying. Yeah, you want to know something? I obviously haven't flown like you. So my flying, mostly out of Canada, was going to audio shows, 2-channel high-end audio shows. So I was just bringing basics to get there and go to the audio shows and enjoy. So I was never transporting any goods. Rusty, baby wipes also. Yeah. Yeah. Baby wipes also. Hey, did you know, Jerky, that don't ask for toilet paper? Everybody what's toilet paper in the Philippines? Napkin. Ah. Uh, you got a lot of fun, Jerky. Jerk, just so you know, you go to the make sure you always carry your own little wrap of toilet paper with you, okay? That's another tip for you. Randy, don't listen to Rusty. He always has trouble traveling. Yeah, on one of my videos, Rusty shared shared. Rusty already warned David. Yeah, that was too funny. I had a good laugh reading that. Uh, Cherokee, Rusty, yes, I'm buying case of that baby. You're laughing, buddy. You wait. You're gonna know the journey. Ah, Bam and Thune. I managed to avoid the Tabo so far. The Tabo? What's Tabo? What's Tabo? What's Tabo, Bama? Wipes are available here, Elvis. Yeah, wipes are available. You can get wipes there. But bring uh so their wipes, for whatever reason, what I found experienced is whatever product is there is not the same standard as we have here, Cherokee. So if you had the baby wipes here and you go buy the baby wipes there and you compare, they're just not the same. Uh, you know, and that goes with baby powder, for example. You can buy baby powder and it could have the name if you end up getting it online. And for whatever reason, it's just not the same. I don't know what it is. So bring your own, just bring a little container of baby powder, bring some Imodium, do your Ducaro, bring some wipes. When you get on the airplane, what I'd recommend is with a wipe down the arms, wipe down everything with your wipe. You might look a little weird, but wipe all the stuff down. You're disinfecting everything, right? Because who knows who is sitting there before you. You're on a long trip, right? 16, 17, 18 hours, depending on how long you're on that flight. Just use that wipe to wipe it all down and you're good to go. I use paper towels myself. That's from Rose. Rusty, as far as I know, I'm only one that can hold up international flight. Yeah, you shared that. I've never experienced that, and I hope I'm not on your flight to hold up my flight and then I find out. Because if it was for some beef, I'd be wanting my beef. Yeah, I'd be wanting my beef. So, Jerky, I hope that you're getting a little bit more information to help you on your travel. I want your travel to be positive for you. So that's why we share this, right? You know, the best is to have things, and if you don't use it, hey, that's good, right? It's when you don't have it is when you get into the problems. Now that Bella's been here in Canada, when she does her live or does it on her channel, she can share with you the differences of product, food, how things are handled. You just can't compare. It's totally different. Rose, sorry I have Ken on the line. No problem. Appreciate you coming to the live and sharing as you have. Always appreciate. Rusty is pretty good. Rusty, it's easy peasy, Elvis. Just don't fly with me. You'll be fine. Uh, well, I don't use that airline, so I don't have to worry. And I'll never fly out of the US again. Going to the Philippines, I'll only fly direct from Canada. That's the only way I'll fly. Pay more money, but that's the only way I'll fly. They're already hitting me up for because I'm not in first class. Already hitting me up to get the first class seats, but they want crazy amount of money for the first class seats. It'd be nice, but it's I don't have any trees out there with $100 bills growing on them. I'd rather use that money for traveling, doing other things that I enjoy. Randy from American Man, Philippine wife, flying with you would give me a heart attack, Rusty. Yeah, it sounded like you'd give me a heart attack too. Uh, so, what are your plans for today, Randy? You still working on your project? It's looking great, man. I'm obviously you're now in the stage of doing some routering and doing some sanding, and it'll just transform it. Rusty, no, nah, Randy, you're healthy. You would be fine. Yeah, but you go crazy. That's what it is. It's not from the stress and anxiety. So, did you get some good information, Jerky, from this live? I hope so. Trying to make sure that this trip that you do is going to be incredible, and you can share back your journey. Get that DJI um, Action Pro 5. Just go on to my description and you can click on and you'll see it on Amazon. Just make sure that when you're looking at the different combos, the combo that I have on there is a combo I got. And that's all you need. You don't need anything else. You're set. You're good to go. Randy working on Cradle. It's all ready to paint. Oh, that's awesome, Randy. That's good. How are you finding their tools, Randy? Because I know that you've invested on quite a few different items, table saw. Like I'm used to DeWalt, right? For that, I'm used to, you know, pretty good product here, right? So how are you finding their stuff, I guess? First class is a waste of money for a long first class, Randy. First class is a waste of money. The long flights suck either way. Oh yeah, 100%. Doesn't matter if you're going in first class or not, they suck. Yeah, I agree with that 100%. And they are a waste of money. I use that money to travel, to go to different places or to buy, to just do stuff. I'd rather use the money there. Like I said, if I was a multi-millionaire and I just had so much money that I don't know what to do with it, well, maybe I would not worry about the first class, but I'd still likely not do the first class and I would give that money away to people who need it. Jerky. Okay, guys, I'm off to bed. It's been a lovely chatting. Thanks for all the info. I'm going to learn from all of you. Good night. Good night. Thanks for coming by. Really appreciate it. Have a great evening. And tomorrow is Friday. I don't know if you work the weekend, but tomorrow is Friday. It's supposed to be gorgeous weather. So enjoy. Randy, some are good and some suck. Okay, that makes sense. I checked out a lot of the power tools in Dumagetti and a lot of the different stores. And it's funny with the names, trying to make it look like DeWalt, but it's not DeWalt. You know, Milwaukee. It's not Milwaukee. It's funny. Rusty, I personally hate the short flights. So the powerhouses are the good tools. Okay, so the brand name Powerhouse. I saw that. I saw that. So is that supposed to be like a knockoff of DeWalt, or what are they doing? Why don't they bring in DeWalt? Like I didn't see any DeWalt, and the Makita that I saw was not Makita. And steel. They don't have steel product. Like you know, I know. Like it's all coming from China. Like China's right there. So why aren't they being able to bring in the same product that we can get here in the West? China's a lot closer to them. Oh, Powerhouse, they're made in America. Oh, wow. Is that what you're saying? The Powerhouse are made in America? They're not Vietnam, China, Taiwan. Your portable table saw, what size blade is that? Is that a 10-inch? I even noticed looking at their blades, the carbides are not good quality. And I was looking at carbide, I like looking at it and I can see they're not even properly machined. I use a lot of that, so I'm very familiar looking at it. Okay. Randy says, I think so, if I remember. Okay. Rusty, take care, guys. Gotta get my beauty sleep. Okay, thanks for stopping by, Rusty. See you again. You have a great evening and see you soon. Hopefully, not on a flight. Uh, so, a little trick, Randy, if you're going to be, I don't know if you're going to be doing a lot more with your table saw, because I was watching you. What you do is you make up a table where the table saw drops in so that you can handle 4x8 sheets yourself cutting. It's very easy to do. And that way, those pieces don't fall down on you, they sit right on the table. And you can make it all portable so that you hook on those tables onto your actual front and the two sides for the wings for your table saw if you're planning on cutting big again, or you get a panel saw, right? So these are all items that I've looked into. A panel saw is really good if you've never had one. It's an awesome thing. It doesn't take up much room, and you can cut every way on a panel saw. Yeah, I realize everything is 220. Yeah. Hi, David. Have you checked your watch hour lately? Yes, I have. It has raised. I don't know what it is right this second. How often does YouTube normally change your hours on there? Rose, I just want you to know I really appreciate and Randy your help. I really do appreciate it. Just so you know, and I've been watching you guys from the get go and even before we started introducing here. So likely way back you saw my messages on uh, your channel. So I was always watching the full videos way prior. Once a day. Okay. Rose said once a day. Okay. I don't notice it jumping up substantially though. I'm just going to check right now. Oh, I always have a problem on my phone trying to do this stuff. I don't know why. On my laptop, I have no issues finding this. But for whatever reason, using my cell phone, I just don't seem to be able to find the proper areas. I can't find it, Rose. It ends up got comments, but I don't see. Is this watch hours? Views. Yeah, easier to check on laptop. 100%. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, that's what I normally do is go in there, and I can't seem to do it on the mobile. I don't know why. I always seem to have issues using mobile. Oh, Randy. Before I forget, I downloaded that. Well, what the heck is it called now? I wrote it down. Hold on. That UCut. I actually downloaded it on here, and I actually did my first video that I uploaded. It is very, very simple, just like you said. Really, really easy to do it. So I really appreciate that. Where is it on here? I got it on here somewhere. Where is it? There it is. UCut. Yeah, yeah. It was. I did a 20-minute video, like one that when I was going on Roro, going from Cebu to Dumaguete, and I did this video. It was very easy to do. So I did this 20-minute video here. No, I didn't. Anyways, I did this 20-minute video here, and it was. I just don't know how to get the colors properly on like I can on other things, but whatever. It was very easy to navigate through. It was very simple. You don't have the paid version. You're just doing the free. What does the paid version benefits? Are there any real benefits, or just stay on the free version? Because every time I go on there, it wants me to do the paid, and it tricks you. It comes up and it wants a trick every time. I'll show you. Hold on, let's see. When I was going in, I likely won't do it now that I'm gonna share this, but let's just see here. So when you go into here, there's that pro, right? There's that pro. And when I go to start something, I don't want to do it right now because I'm not doing anything. It keeps trying to trick me to go pro. Just stay on the free. Okay. All right, Randy, that's what I'll do. Yeah, they have to pay benefits, but it's more advanced editing. Oh, okay. It's amazing though. Like, I don't know if it's because on my phone, but they keep trying to trick me to go pro. Yeah, that's what I was doing it. But when you're a newbie, right? You're just new to it, right? We stay on this since we only have a simple videos and it works easy. Yeah, 100%. Like I said, a 20-minute video, which was not a 20-minute video. There was four or five different videos when we did the row drive on, drive off, right, for the ferry. And I was able to pick that stuff up in my cell phone very easily. I put in, I manipulated it, edited it a little bit, and done. Hey, there's my friend Donald. How you doing? How you doing, Donald? How's your morning? Rose, do you know Donald? Randy, it has transitions and everything you can use between cuts. Okay, cool. Yeah, so just being a new. So the first one, uh, like I said, 4 or 5 videos that I put in there, and I was easily able to put it into a 20-minute video, which I've actually got it set up to go. The only thing is that when I was doing the video, I was wanting to add more videos. For example, things I have for subscribe, and I didn't know how to get those in there. But I'll play around with stuff. I'll figure it out. So, how's Donald today? What is Donald up to? How's your weather there, Donald? Rose, not yet, just from here. Okay. Yeah, I've known Donald we have a history. I know Donald very well. Great guy. Randy, you just changed the speed volume and all that. Oh yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it was so easy to use. I tried CapCut on my mobile and oh, it was terrible. I didn't use it. I can use CapCut on my laptop, no problem, but on my mobile, oh, couldn't do it. Yes, better to play around and learn. Yeah, of course. That's what you got to do, right? Life is about learning, right? When we stop learning, we die. Donald, I'm good. Just got off the phone with my brother. A good morning here, maybe 28 degrees and sunny, having iced coffee, enjoying the shade. That's awesome, man. That's good. That's nice that you were able to talk to your brother. That's great. And it sounds like it's going to be gorgeous weather there for you. And you got your iced coffee. I got my H2O. So, what are your plans for today, Donald? Randy, UCut doesn't work on computers. It's for cell phones. Yeah, when I was downloading, I read that it's for cell phones, and that's all I'll use it for is a cell phone. Yeah, I have the CapCut. I'm actually very good on my mobile unit. I'm getting very good with it now. More and more practice with it. But this UCut, oh, excuse me, this UCut was so simple to use. It was nice. I just got to get used to knowing how to add more options and to be able to change the font when I'm doing any text on there. Because I don't see any font that allows with a black line around the color or a white line around the color. I don't see those options yet. I just saw solid, but I'm sure it's in there and I'm likely just missing it. But then when I went into different areas for different fonts, then they want you to be a pro if you want to change the fonts. Donald, going to the parade in a few hours, going to be a drumming competition. Oh, cool. Cool. Is the parade in town? Is that where you got to go? Uh, Randy, yes, that's called Shadow. Shadow. Oh, okay, so and it's not Pro, obviously, so it's Shadow. Okay, okay. Yeah, I just noticed quickly when I wanted to do any different types of font, boom, right into Pro. It wanted you to go into a drumming competition in the Philippines and border. I think. Okay. Yeah, I've got like I said that one I did today. It's my first one, and I was pretty happy with how it seemed to work, and I appreciate you sharing that with me. I was not familiar with that app, and it's great on my phone. Right? It's funny there again. The Rogers stores here. It doesn't matter Rogers store. Any of this. I'm with Rogers for the provider here. They're all trying to get me into the new cell phone, right? But this is an older Note 10 Plus, you know, and it's been good to me. And I've got the extra card in there for memory. So this is like a over a terabyte memory on this. And I can pull that card out and plug it into my laptop, right? And the new phone, the latest and greatest ones, don't have that as an option. So I just stick with what I have. Randy, there's a lot of fonts available on the free version. Yeah, I saw that. But it's funny how tricky they are. So I don't know. I have the latest version. So I don't know if it's because I have the latest version. They're so tricky and wanting to get you to go pro. Like it's unbelievable. Pro, 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 pro. You know, even when I'm trying to do different things, it's like pro, dude, pro. I'm like, no, I'm staying with free right now. And I just stay away from the pro. Even when I actually exported, it wanted me to push a pro button. So I didn't even know how it got exported because I couldn't find it. And then I opened my phone up and I went into my folder where my photo album, and it was right there. And when I uploaded it to YouTube, it uploaded not as fast. It was slower uploading. But I watched it on YouTube, just a pre-watch, and the quality is there. I didn't seem to lose anything. Okay, guys, I'm getting a little tired. I've been on here for a few hours, and I appreciate everybody else tuning in and helping me get some hours. Randy and Rose, you guys have a great day, and I really appreciate everything. And Donald, you have an awesome day at that parade that you're going to. And make sure you enjoy your day. And I will be signing off. See you soon. Bye for now, guys. Night, Rose. Good night, Randy. Oh, they ask you what resolution you want. Yeah, they ask what resolution. I just did 1080 on it. That's what they recommended. See you guys.